Hi, I'm Zero. Welcome to my Twitch stream, Zero RPG, where I do RPG things. And I don't mean the computer game RPGs. No, the original RPG, before there were computers. Tabletop RPGs. They should really put the C in front of RPG for computer or console RPG and not make the tabletop ones put the TT before the RPG. But anyway, usually I do Monster of the Week stuff. That's my favorite jam. Sometimes we do other things. Mostly I have guests on to play with me, but sometimes in this rare instance, probably not so rare this month because there'll be a couple of solo RPGs. It's just me in the audience chilling and playing a role play game that has been made for the single person, or in this case, 1 to 2 players. So I guess I could have had someone else. I guess maybe we could have the audience play the other person. Yeah. How's that sound? Like we can play it kind of 2-player. You guys can play my rival and I'll play me. Yeah? Does that sound good? I kind of like that. I should probably start by saying what we're playing. We're playing Tangled Blessings, which is an awesome solo RPG about attending a magic academy. It's supposed to be one of those dark academia horror RPGs, but I don't really do horror, and things end up getting a little bit comedic, out of hand, chaotic, and sometimes sexy. More like horny. Doesn't necessarily mean sexy. But yeah, so this is a really good game. You guys can check it out. There's a link in the chat for a free preview of it. That is an affiliate link. So if you do go and buy anything on Drive-Thru RPG, a couple of little cents will be sent my way. Also, Cassie, the creator of this game, is running a crowdfunding at the moment to extend it and to extend Tangled Blessings. There'll be more houses because you get sorted into a house. Really, my only real experience of the whole Magic Academy thing is Hogwarts. So, I guess we'll be playing Zero's Virgin. Wow. Zero's version of Hogwarts. So I don't, but we'll call it Brackroot Academy anyway. Anyway, should we get started? Should we? Okay. I just wanted to say that I'm gonna be a witch because wizards are losers. So a witch it is. We will read through the instructions together and hopefully make sense of this. Yeah, because like I said, never used tarot cards before, so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, but if anything, if I'm like doing something that doesn't look right, or if I'm doing something, or if I look really confused, please help me. I do have chat sort of open. I could pop chat out, can I? Pop out chat. That would be very handy. And I will put you up in this corner so I at least look like my eyeline is vaguely in line with the camera. So that'll be good. And we'll get going, shall we? I need another screen. I can tell you guys. I need another screen. Anyway, so let's set the scene. Oh my god, guys, this big kiraru, and for those who are not in New Zealand, a kiraru is like a really fat native pigeon, wood pigeon, with different colouring from your standard street pigeon. The wiki street pigeon. He just knocked on my window and delivered this message to me. Like, what's up with that? It says, to our future student. Anyway, let's open it up and give it a read. It's 2 pages, yo. It says, from the desk of Headmaster Elvis. What I should have done is I should have opened up the PDF and put it on the screen for you guys. If you give me a minute, I might be able to. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Anyway, so it says to our future student, it is with great pleasure that I'm writing to inform you of your acceptance into the halls of Brackroot Academy. Like, what the fuck is that? What's Brackroot Academy? I don't know. This is weird shit, yo. This is likely the first time you've heard of our noble academy. Yeah, totally. And that is not by mistake. Brackroot Academy is a long-established school for adults showing a natural aptitude for the arcane and the unseen. Whoa, magic shit! We do not choose students based on applications or standardized tests. Instead, we rely on an ancient gem attuned to the esoteric properties of what laymen might call magic. What? The stone's origins are unknown, but it reveals students from across the world who possess a connection to the supernatural. Recently, it showed us your image. I hope it was a good image. Probably a better image when I had better haircut. Anyway, should you accept this invitation, you'll have a month to tie up any loose ends. Our academy is a 4-year commitment offering summer and winter breaks. You'll receive a full scholarship that includes room and board, healthcare and meals, as well as a small allowance for personal expenses to improve your quality of life. You're also entitled to a domestic pet. Wow, domestic pet? Sorry, I double-sided it for printing. While here, you'll refine your 6th sense, gaining access to spells, rituals, enchantments, portals, and many other aspects you likely thought only possible in fiction. Should you wish to hear more, simply open a journal and write, "The path to Brackroot calls to me." If you do that, I'll invite you on a tour so that you can see the grounds and ask questions about what's expected of you. The only requirement is that you keep Brackroot Academy a secret. We can help you establish a cover story along with more complicated paperwork. We so hope to hear from you. May the clouds part at your whim. Dr. Emerson Alvis. Any pronouns. Headmaster, Brackroot Academy. Sitting chair. Foundation of the Recondite Arcane? What? Okay. So anyway, this letter turned up. And, yeah. So I'm gonna be a witch. Let's, change this back to that one. And, yeah. What do you guys think? Yeah? What was it he said to write? Anyway, so let's make a character. Guys, we have to create a character. So let's start here. Consider who your character was before they joined Brackroot Academy. The speaking gem usually calls to adults in their early 20s, but you may adjust to fit your idea of who attends this academy. So let's make a character, guys. Should we just use me? Oh, by the way, when I said I'm a witch, I went out and got a witch's hat. It's a red one because it's much more stylish than black. And I feel like Papa Smurf. Look at this. So I'll keep wearing this during the game, yeah. I just gotta remember to look up at the camera. Otherwise, what you guys are gonna see is this. But yeah. Should I angle it this way or that way? Anyway, what do you guys think? Is red my color? So we're gonna create a character. What? Should we just make me, 40-plus-year-old me, go into this magic school? Or should we make me a wide-eyed, naive, young character? A younger Zero? Or a completely different character? A weird and nerdy one, maybe? Should we make a Hermione or a Ron? I think I'm more like Ron. I'm so lazy. What do you guys reckon? I think we will make a 20-year-old young person. Oh my god, what have I just done? Brackroot Academy. 20-year-old. We won't go with Zero. We will call her. What's a good witchy name? Hazel. 20-year-old Hazel. And what was she doing? She what do you mean really? What's wrong? Really? Witch Hazel? Yeah, Hazel's a good witch name. You don't like it? Suggest something else. And what was Hazel doing before? Let's see, what was I doing? 20-year-old Sarah was working as a receptionist at a recruitment agency. Do I know what witch Hazel is? It's like what do they call it? Words are escaping me, but you can use it for like what is the words? It's like it's a liquid that you can dab on things. I don't know. I'm showing my dumbness. I'm sorry. I shouldn't apologize for being dumb. Tell me what witch Hazel is, Dixon. Educate me. So, Hazel's like really shy. She probably wouldn't even be a receptionist or work retail. She's probably like... It's basically a medical liquid to use to dry rashes. Yeah, for zits and stuff like that, right? A medical liquid. See, I couldn't think of the right words, but that's what I assumed it was. What's wrong with Hazel then? Hazel's an excellent name for a witch. It's just punny, that's all. So we got Hazel. She's 20 years old. She's just failed out of mundane university, maybe. Well, not really failed out of. Maybe she's just become disillusioned with it. It's not really for her. So she's trying to find work. So she's unemployed. She's a NEET. Was it? Not in education, not in employment, or education or training. She's a NEET. Okay, that's enough for Hazel, right? What else do we need to do? I'm gonna pop that out over there. The chat back out. I have like 5 windows open and I cannot find the one I want. Anyway, okay, so answer these questions. What is your name and what are your pronouns? Hazel is a she, they. She's an unemployed NEET. How did you receive a letter from the headmaster? Totally a kiddo. Told you. What loose ends did you have to tie up? Maybe she was like she was in student accommodation or something. So she was like, I'm gonna move out now that I've left. Or she was flatting with other students. Renting with other students for the Americans to understand me a bit more. So basically just had to give notice that she was moving out. That's really it. What do you hope to gain by becoming a witch? Direction in life and hopefully employment. How did the speaking gem talk to you in your dreams? What? It was in my dreams? Maybe how did it talk to you? That's a question. How did the speaking talk to you? Literally, it would be it talked to me in my dream, right? Maybe it should be, what did it say to you? It said, Hazel, you're special. What? I'm special? Yes, you are totally special. You should come to Brackroot Academy and find yourself and your specialness and grow it. Okay, yeah, I like that. Yeah, does that sound good? Anyway, so I tried to play this game almost a year ago, it seems, but it didn't happen for reasons. Anyway, I went out and I bought a deck of tarot, and I've had it for a while now, and we have to separate the tarot cards into 5 decks: the 22 major arcana, which I think is like the magician, the high priestess, the empress, the emperor, the word I cannot pronounce, the lovers, and all that. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Nope. Then it just goes to Ace of Pentacles. I don't have 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dude, it looks like death is humping this bull. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Then it goes to Ace of Pentacles. Did I accidentally put it somewhere else? The Fool. There we go. I put the Fool at the wrong end. There we go. Okay, so this is the major arcana. Maybe I should write a note that that's the major arcana. Anyway, and then we've got to sort it into Wands, Pentacles, Cups, and Swords. Well, this is Pentacles. Okay. Pentacles, Cups. I should have sorted this before we started, shouldn't I? Cups, Wands. But it's to show you how easy it is to play this game, I suppose. And Swords, are they the last one? They must be. I'm running out of cards. Okay. Do I mix them up? They're already a little bit mixed up. And then it says to determine your house alignment. The houses are not enemies and require each other to operate in harmony. Despite this, conflict does arise, sometimes with violent ends. Ooh! Students learn their houses by touching the speaking gem and sharing aloud the symbol it shows them. It's possible to lie about what you see, but the speaking gem will always know. But it's only the speaking gem that will know. It's the secret between you and the speaking gem. Place the major arcana cards 1 to 5. I to V. That's 1 to 5, right? Major arcana cards. There's a 1 to 5 in a small pile. And shuffle them. Pull one card and learn which house. What? Did the major arcana has numbers on it? No, I don't see numbers. What? I'm confused. My major arcana does not have numbers on it. So what is it talking about? Is there maybe there are ones with numbers? There are no numbers on my major arcana. Should I just roll a dice? I'm really confused. Why does it say the major arcana? Place 1 to 5 in a small pile, shuffle and put. Yeah, this is really weird. See how easily confused I get, guys? I get really easily confused. I do not have a D6 on hand. Let me see if Oh, hang on. I got my little Star Trek dice bag. But do I have a D6? Yes, I do. But there's only 5. But we rolled a 3. Ooh, guess what, guys? Guess what I got? Guess what I got, guys? I got the House of Panthers. The Panthers needs a garden to rest from its daily stroll, and the dahlias always supply. The panther is a symbol of grace, athletics, and agility, but still elusive and rare. A fierce creature of the shadows. Students in this house often carry one or more of these marks. Observation, punctuality, or ruthlessness. This is not me. This storm is at the edge of the forest. What? But why does it mention the dahlias, which is one of the other houses in it? I don't know. Anyway, I'll go. I'm a panther. House of Panthers. Okay. So after I've done that, then what? Once you've learned your house, return the card and shuffle in the small pile again. I what? Pull another card to determine your neighbor's house. Why are there these cards? There's no numbers on them. Guys, help! Oh, hang on. That dude has a 1 on his belt. Oh, no, there's a tiny little 1 on his, up here, on his brooch. Do you think that's it? So is there another one somewhere else? Now I've got to stare at cards. That one says 666. Oh, it's got a lot of numbers on it. No, probably not. Am I... There's an infinity symbol. That one's got a clock on it. I don't know, dudes. I don't know at all. Like I said, I am easily confused, so if you can unconfuse me, that would be very helpful. Anyway, I'll roll the dice for the for my rival, which will be you guys. 5. So 5. You guys are the House of Elements. Also, I need a name for you guys. My rival needs a name. So can you pick a name for me? But the House of Elements, which you guys are, is elements of the wildest of the quintet, but they maintain control with help from the spires. The elements symbolize excess and power, but together they represent strength of unity. Students in this house often carry 1 or more of these marks: cleverness, hunger, or negligence. This sounds more like me, guys. This dorm is under the main school building, but furnished with enchanted windows that overlook the neighboring mountains. Can we swap? I want to be this one, guys. You can be the House Panthers, and yeah, you guys are House Panthers, and I'll be the sloth rival. House of Panthers, and me, the House of Elements. Because I I have cleverness, hunger, and negligence. I think all of them apply. How do you spell negligence? Oh, it's right there on the thing. Okay, so my rival, who is you guys, is House of Panthers, and I, Hazel. Maybe Hazel is actually my rival. Anyway, let's see, what have we got next? Once you've learned your house, return the card and shuffle them. Small pile again. Pull another card to the rival's house. You'll learn more about them in the next section. Once finished, combine all the major arcanas together and shuffle them. Good, they're all back together. Okay, so you guys, my rivals. Let us learn about you now. You're my rivals, like, and, draw one card from the major arcana deck. This card represents your rival. Consult the rival list, the art on the card you drew, and the tarot guides you value to learn more about your rival and who your rival is and what drives them. Give them a name and pronouns, and think about your first encounter. Your rival is present in most of your memories at the Academy, colouring experiences with their hue. They joined the Academy the same time you did. Keep the card that represents your rival face up next to you. Your rival doesn't have to be an enemy. They can be a best friend, a family member, a stranger, or a love interest. Dun dun dun! Okay, so we are shuffling the major arcana deck. Okay, I have shuffled. And I will draw one card. Oh look, it's Death humping the bull. They've got strength. That's not good. That makes them sound really strong. Okay, so there is further down is because of the rival list. Okay, match the Roman numeral of the major arcana card you draw to the number of this list. There it is again. So, I think near the bottom of the book, it might have a bit more help on these things. It might list some stuff. Let me see. Nope. Do they all have numbers on them? Where do they have the numbers? Where? My major arcana do not have numbers. Maybe I bought the wrong kind of deck. Tarot deck. Oh, I guess I'll Google. Google, my friend. Right? Major arcana strength card. Seems the major card that represents a range of abilities. Oh, here we go. It says strength is a major arcana tarot card and is number either 11 or 8, depending on the deck. Historically, it was called Fortitude. In the Sus Tarot deck, it is called Lust. This card is used in the gameplay as well as information. So it could be Lust. Using sensuality is considered lust. So 11, they've got avoidance, consequences, repercussions, courage, paranoia, energy, rage. 4, 8. I guess it's 8 then, since it's strength. Okay, so he is 5, 6, 7, 8. Go back to all that. I bought the wrong cards. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8. The gentle leader. Okay, so it would be nice if your rival had a quality that made them easier to hate. Instead, they offer you and the rest of their classmates a mark of reliable stability. When things are grim, students and even some faculty members will turn to your rival for guidance and level-headedness. It's clear your rival loves this, but they might harbor an ocean of self-doubt. They're extremely adept at manipulating the physical world. One wonders how your rival came to find this role, and rumors suggest their troubled childhood chiseled them into the person they wished would have protected them. So basically, it's Harry Potter. The strength card. The gentle leader. So our rival is Harry Potter. Hazel is so poor Hazel. Okay, what does it say to do after that? Well, you guys are gonna name him and give him pronouns. Apparently, I've named him Harry Potter. I can't call him Harry Potter. What if I call him Perry Hotter? Jesus, rival Perry Hotter. All right, Perry Hotter. Let's see, what else do we say? You and your rival are both prodigies. You learn and attune to magical teachings and instruments faster than your classmates and many who came before you. While you could work together, the Magical Society gave you both a challenge with your first weeks of classes. Whoever bests the other in a one-on-one exam at the end of 4 years will ascend to a high status amongst the other mages. Witches, bitches, you'll never want for anything, and you'll be a well-respected and influential figure for years to come. This is what Hazel wants. She wants to find... He's not that hot. Dixon, yeah, he's not that hot. He's got, like, scarring over half of his face or something, yeah. Should you fail, your future isn't as certain. As a prodigy, you are afforded opportunities that others might never have access to, and therefore you can assume you'll likely at least find a respectable position after graduation. There is something else to consider, though. You may attract the attention of more sinister forces. Think about your character. What's motivating them to win this challenge against their rival? Write down your answer. What is Hazel's motivation? She just wants direction and stability, I guess, to be special. So being a prodigy is like, wow, that's great. First up, prodigy, motivation, to be the she's a hunger, but she doesn't. Okay, she hungers to be the best, whatever it is she can be. To be the best, whatever it is she can be. Why? Because she has nothing going for her back in the mundane world. Because she has nothing going for her back in the mundane world. But here, you know, she's suddenly good at something, right? Okay. So we've got Perry Hotter, Hazel, and we've got to choose our speciality now. Oh my god, my tummy is making noises because I haven't eaten. Okay. Choose an area of intuition or skill where you always shine. Maybe you've never had a problem with pointing out poisonous plants. Maybe you can predict the words and melody to a song on the first listen. Maybe you've always felt like when you wish someone good luck, they actually do have better fortune. Maybe you've always found it easy to persuade a salesperson into giving you a discount. Maybe you always manage to buy the last item in stock. Maybe you're fantastic at painting portraits, even though you've never taken an art class. Or maybe you've never been sick. Essentially, this is how magic manifested around you in the mundane world. You shaped something without knowing. What's my speciality? What is I good at? Oh, maybe the kitty cats will always let me pet them. Yeah. Specialty. Kitty cats will always let me pet them. There we go. The sequence. You've spent 4 years at the academy. You'll recall memories using different decks. D-E-C-K-S. My accent makes it sound like I'm saying dicks. I'm not saying dicks. I'm saying decks. Like dexterity. Dexterity. Wow. You spent 4 years at the academy. You'll recall memories using different decks. Number 1. At the beginning of a year, draw 3 cards from its corresponding minor arcana deck. Wands, cups, pentacles, and swords. Place the 3 cards. Wands, cups, pentacles, swords. What? Oh, okay. So each year is a different wand or cup or pentacles or swords. Okay. And we draw 3 of them. 2. Place the 3 cards face down in front of you and flip over the first minor arcana card. Read the prompt associated with the card. Draw 1 card from the major arcana deck and use the revealed. Oh, there's too many things. I'll just do them. I'll just quickly shuffle some things. This is a lot of reading, guys. Draw 1 card from the major arcana deck and use the prompt revealed. Use the revealed card to inspire your response to the prompt. Make a journal entry. Remember your rival and flip over the next minor arcana card, repeating steps 3 to 5 and continue until you've made journal entries for all 3 cards. Write down which minor arcana cards you drew. Draw 3 more minor arcana cards for the rival and write down what you drew for your rival. You may explore your memories, but you're only required to know which cards you drew for them. Yeah. Answer the prompts between years. Be careful not to skip these. Okay, so we have activities. Dixon. Yeah. Dixon. At the end of the game, you'll use the minor arcana cards that you and your rival drew from each year. So if you have room where you're playing and don't feel like writing down, you will have to write them down because I won't remember and I'll probably move shit. So using the major arcana, after you read the prompt, draw from major arcana deck. Answer questions in the prompt. For example, a prompt you're bruised and injured in a training duel gone wrong and you struggled to find your magic for several weeks. How did you cope with this loss? What mental block did you have to overcome and get back your magic back? Who hurt you and are you sure it was an accident? Dun dun dun! For this prompt, the major arcana you draw can represent a slew of factors: how the duel went wrong, how your character coped with the loss, or how your character overcame their mental block, who hurt your character, and or if there is evidence the injury was on purpose. You can try to answer one or all of these questions by looking at the card for inspiration. How you interpret the major arcana cards is up to you. There is no wrong way to interpret the cards. Use the artwork. Does the scene contain objects or characters that might have been in your memory? What story do the visuals of the card tell, and how does that relate to your memory? Use emotion. Does the card make you feel a certain way? Use the booklet included. There was no booklet included with my tarot deck. Well, the brief major arcana description. We'll use the internet. Still nothing. Draw the major arcana. Next, another one. Okay. End of each year, shuffle the major arcana cards back into the deck except for the card that represents your rival, if plain alone. Okie dokie. Right. Then there's examples. Oh no, maybe I need to take a screenshot of the sequence and have that up. So I won't have to keep scrolling through things. Okay, so let's get to year 1, which are wands. Why you got the fire? This is fine. Okay. As a first year, you had a lot to learn. You had days filled with discovery and wonder. To recall how your first year went, draw 3 cards from the deck of wands. This one. I got this one. Okay, do a quick shuffle. Keep track of the cards you've drawn, setting them aside or writing them down when you finish your year. Okay. So I draw 3, right? Let's open up the screenshot I just made. So I know what I'm doing. Okay. So the screenshot says, oh, that's great. I can put the screenshot up in front of things that you guys don't see. At the beginning of the year, you draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Place the cards face down in front of you, and I flip one over. Hang on. Yes. Flip one over and read the prompt with the card. 7 of Wands. Oh, God. This is scary. Poor Hazel. I feel bad for Hazel. Okay, so 7 of Wands is on the other side. I got a clicky and movie. Right, so our prompt is: you lead a workshop involving the manipulation of time because you discovered a more efficient ways of using chronomancy magic. Unfortunately, your workshop was sabotaged and the headmaster was critical of the way you handled it. What happened? Do you know who was responsible? And how did you rebuild your reputation? Oh my God! That's pretty epic. So, chronomancy. I can tell I've got cleverness, hunger, and negligence. Lead a workshop. Alright. So, what I'll do is I will... See, there's my notes that I've made. Just a reminder, Brackroot Academy, we're 20 years old, we're Hazel, we're she, they, she was unemployed, she was a NEET, she's the house of elements, she has cleverness, hunger, negligence, she lives in the basement, under the school, she's a prodigy, her motivation is to be the best of whatever it is she can be because she has nothing going for her back in the mundane world. Specialty is kitty cats will always let me pat them. And our rival is Perry Hodder from the House of Panthers, and he is a gentle leader. Okay, Perry, we're out to get you. So, there are, what do we have to do? We have to lead a workshop for the manipulation of chronomancy magic. Unfortunately, your workshop was sabotaged and the headmaster was critical of the way he handled what happened. Do you know who was responsible and how did it reproduce? Okay, so chronomancy. I was manipulating time to grow plants, I guess. Or, yeah, to grow plants faster. Manipulating time to grow plants faster. And this is somehow sabotaged. Who and how rebuild? Do I know who did it? Do you think it was Perry Hodder? Guys, were you being awful dicks to me as Perry Hodder? Now, there are some tables where I can bring in students and teachers, so I can just populate the room. So, is there a teacher of chronomancy listed in here? No, this is funny. Weird. Okay, so no chronomancy teacher. I was just doing this on my own. Well, I was the one that was doing the workshop, obviously, so there's no chronomancy teacher. But we will... Ooh. There's a student generator, and they say what house they're from, and they also have the secret. Some of these are really funny. Let's do this. I don't know. Excuse me. I have to draw from the Major Arcana, which I don't understand again. But yes, let's draw one, and they can be the person who's got it out for me. Okay, so we've got the world. Now I have to work out what card that is, because I got the wrong deck. I just wanted one with pretty pictures. Major Arcana. World card. It's the final card on the Major Arcana. The World card is a culmination of the tarot journey. It represents the earth element and is ruled by Saturn, symbolizing structure, organization, and justice. The card features a woman encircled on a wreath. No, it doesn't. It's a bunny. This is a bunny. Probably, is it austere? The goddess of yeah, it's a pagan thing, isn't it? Which is very reflecting completion. Okay, so this is 21. 21. It tells me to fucking redraw. Jesus fucking Christ. Next card then. Judgment. Okay. I can't even see if you're seeing it. Yep. It's a pretty cool picture though. Judgment. There's a spiritual awakening. Wikipedia. You say this is number 20. Elements. Ooh, from the same house as me. They seem to clone to take their classes. Is their secret. So, what if the student what if it was an unintentional sabotage? The student from my own fellow house, let's give them a name. Let's call them I need a random name generator. Random name generator. Actually, we'll go to my favorite name website, babynames.com, and see what their... Oh my god, they've got an AI baby name generator. What the fuck, guys? Do they have a name of... They used to have a name of the day. God damn it, people. Buddhist McChipper? Okay. Who? Buddhist McChipper sent their clone, which was apparently made from plant matter, and accidentally got aged. Really, really aged. I can't spell. It's the finger with the plaster. It's a little bits of the plaster end up on other keys. Really aged to like old man. And it was unintentional sabotage. So I got blamed for it, and Buddhist didn't come forward and say that he had a clone, because Buddhist is a fucking fucking useless. Buddhist is a dick, obviously, and so he didn't come forward. So I had to work out how to how did I rebuild? What card was it? The 7 of Wands. So there's the card. If we see anything that gives us any ideas. Obviously there's a skull. Maybe we just fucking killed the clone. Yeah, that's what I did. I killed the clone. And Buddhist still had to go out for food. So then Buddhist himself, and Buddhist was forced to go to class instead of his old man clone. And I declared that I had de-aged him. I declared that I had de-aged him. Yeah. What do you think, guys? That's how I build. And then I made him go everywhere. I made him and say I had de-aged him. Otherwise, I would tell all the teachers about his clone attending class instead of him. Yeah, I like that. Buddhist. What a dick. Okay. Oh, I've got to write down what the card is, don't I? I put down year 1. Prompt card 7 of Wands. There we go. Okay, then we'll do it for the other one, right? We have the 10 of Wands. So what was that prompt? Let's go. 10 of Wands. I'd hope to get through 2 years today, but I don't know. Okay, so Year of Wands, number 10 is... You walked in on a housemate having lunch with their parents. You quickly learned that if a student's parents attended the academy, then they are welcome to visit the campus without the need for secrecy. Are you jealous of students who can be visited by loved ones? Who from your life before the academy do you wish you could show around? In which part of the campus do you think they would most like the most? Oh, so I can't bring anyone over because they've never attended. I'm the first of my peoples to have attended school. Okay, gotcha. Let's turn the PDB back off. Card. Nope. Card prompt 2 is 10 of Wands. Alright, so who would I want to show the school to, and which part would they like the most? Let's see. Does Hazel have any friends or anything from the mundane world that she would like to have shown this off to? Well, let's look at the card. Obviously, there's a skull because of the earlier ones. But what else have we got? We got a lantern, a deer, some fire, a crystal. I don't know what these other things are. A sun, a moon. There's the skull again. Who would I like to show it off to? Hazel. Hazel is a neat. She had some housemates that she was with. She doesn't really have much going on in her life. Maybe she had a grandpa. So she grandpa who was they were both introverts together. And liked cats. He probably had a lot of cats. Grandpa had a lot of cats. Maybe he's still alive. Maybe he's not still alive. I mean, I'm going for 4 years. Maybe he's the only one I bothered to visit when there are holidays. So Grandpa, there is a map. Where's the map? Should I show you guys the map? I probably should. Let's see if I can open it up. Insert image, map. I gotta find it. I have so many folders to click through to get to what we need. Okay, Tangled map. Okay, so this is the map of the place. And so we have... Oh, so it's got all the houses there. Maybe he would like the Whispering Lake or the Forbidden Forest. Chapel and graveyard, the academy itself, and the houses. I think he would like the Whispering Lake. Maybe he'd like to fish. The Whispering Lake. He likes to fish. And the person, Hazel, like to see. Okay. So there's the 10 of Wands. Let's turn the map off. And go back to where are we going? The PDF. Alright, and the last card, 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is right there on the page, and it says, you and a partner gave a presentation on the alchemical properties of marble, but afterwards your partner told everyone that you didn't contribute to the project. The fucker! The other students in class shunned you and refused to hear your side of the story. To prove your knowledge of the subject, the instructor required you to give a second presentation, and your solo presentation went over well, but the other students still seemed disinterested in working with you. What did you present? And who was your original partner? And why do you think they lied? What did you... present over. So what did I present again? Righty-ho. So, took the PDF off. Card prompt 3. What's it? 9 of Wands. What did present? We need the who they were, right? Who was original partner? Why do I think they lied? Alright, let's go find a housemate. Not a housemate, a student. I'll go pull from the camera again, and pick a student. Some of these are, oh my god, some of these secrets are crazy. Anyway, the Tower. Let's look at what Google has to say. Is 10, 15, 16. Celeste. Oh my fucking god. I can't use that secret. Jesus. But I will make a note of it. They apparently murdered someone from the Celestials. I need a name for this fucking murderer. Okay, there's also another. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Yeah. So, what else is there? Perceptive and anxious, never walks, always hovers. That's interesting. And first year takes night classes and eager. Okay. So they perceptive and anxious. Jesus fucking Christ. Never walks, always hovers. This is Essex from Critical Role, isn't it? Murdered someone from house. Celestials. Secret murdered someone. And takes night. First year. Takes night classes. So, what the fuck? Wow. Obviously, I don't want to cross them because they've murdered someone. I don't know if I know that, though. Jesus. Okay. Fuck. You guys give this person a name. If they are perceptive and anxious, they never walk, they always hover. They're from the House of Celestials. They're a first year, and they take night classes, and they're very eager. So they are probably want to do better than me because I'm the prodigy, so that's why they want to do better than me because I'm a prodigy. But they're putting on all this extra work. And they're not getting anywhere. And feel jealous or that it's not fair that that things come easier than me to. So they essentially are jealous. And it can't be Buddhist again, okay, guys? And what did I present over? An alchemical. What was it? I still can't get over that they've murdered someone. A presentation on the alchemical properties of marble. Okay, well, let's do something on the alchemical properties of something else then. Alchemical properties of not marble. What's another stone? Oh, green stone, Ponamu, jade. Yeah, because that's got to be, that's relevant to New Zealand. Greenstone, Ponamu, right? Jesus fucking Christ. He still needs a name, guys. I need you to give me a name. And then I've got to roll for my rivals stuff. So, Perry Hodder's year 1. So I've got to pick 3 cards for him, right, from the wands. 3 different ones, obviously. Tahi Rua Toru. We have the Ace of Wands. Ooh. Let's go see what that is. So the Ace of Wands, you attempted portal magic for the first time and it came naturally to you. All you had to do was envision a place and you could open a portal. Where did your first portal go? 1 portal attempt went wrong. What scar did it leave on you and have you recovered? So Perry Hodder's just gaining scars and it's making the girls swoon, obviously. So, year 1, he got... What card was the Ace of Wands? Card prompt 1, Ace of Wands. It asks, where portal go? First portal attempt went wrong. What scar did it leave? Have you recovered? Okay, so Perry Hodder wants to remember his aunt and uncle were like totally mean to him. Did he want to see what they were up to? Maybe prank them? Or did he want to prank his cousin? His cousin's home. He decided to prank him. Okay, so just the typical hopped on over, put hair removal in his shampoo. But the first pull attempt went wrong. What scar did it leave and has he recovered? Does what's card did it leave and has he recovered? Perry got a scar on the eye, and he's been wearing a eye patch. he got did he get some hair removal in the eye? No, something got zapped in the eye. We will say has recovered, but continues to wear an eye patch because the girls still feel sorry for him. Give him attention and cookies. Alright. Second one. Wow. Knight of Wands. Card prompt 2. Knight of Wands. So, turn the PDF back on. And where's the Knight of Wands? Which one is it? This is the Knight is the KT, I guess. Your first potion making assignment involved snake scales, snail mucus, a drop of fresh blood, and 3 heartbeats worth of breath. How did you get the ingredients? What kind of potion did you make, and did you drink it? What grade did you get for the potion? What? Wow. He's getting some cool ones. Damn you, Perry Hotter. Okay, we're gonna go back to here. So he got how to get ingredients. Now what kind of potion is that? No. What kind of potion? How to get ingredients. And did he drink it? What grade? What grade got? Did he drink it or did he use it on someone else? So what kind of a potion? Well, I'm going to think of some of the potions that, we all know from stuffs. From other TTRPGs and maybe also from the original Perry Hotter movies and books. Maybe it was the hair removal from the that he put in. Yeah, so what kind of potion? A hair removal potion. How did you get the ingredients? What the ingredients? Snake scales, snail mucus, a fresh drop of blood, 3 heartbeats worth of breath. Okay, for the obvious ones. How did he get ingredients? I think he used a different student, because if he was going to use a potion for nefarious means, you don't want them to be able to trace it back to you with your breath and with your blood. So I think he would have found someone that would either willingly volunteer these things or unknowingly volunteer these things. So, nope, I've already pulled that one. Nope, we've already pulled that one. Wheel of Fortune. That's an interesting card. Let's look it up of the Googles. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune tarot card is a symbol of life cycles, turning points, and luck in different aspects. Interesting. Games. Tell me what card number it is, please. 10. It is 10. Number 10. Okay. We've got from the same house as me, House of Elements. They regret coming to the academy. Maybe they wanted to get kicked out, so they agreed to making this potion. They provided all the ingredients for Perry Hodder because Perry Hodder said he knows of a way to get them out. Okay, so we need a name for this one as well. You guys are behind. I need 2 names. Who regrets coming to the academy, wants out, and Perry said he would help. They got him the ingredients. The potion. Did he drink it? No. He used it in his cousin's shampoo bottle. What grade did he get? I mean, this is for potions. So the professor of potions drinks on the job, apparently. Professor of potions drinks on the job, and they're easygoing and adventurous and loves sharing with others. Good job. So I think he loved this idea, especially how it was, how he integrated it. Not because of what it can do, but not just because of what it could do, because he can see the practical joke side of it as well. How Perry used it to prank his cousin. Yeah, so he probably got like A+. Alright, so it was the Knight of Wands, right? Yeah. No, the Ace and the Knight have already been done. So that leaves the final card for Perry Hodder. Just get back to the right place. Right. And look at that. The 5 of Wands for Perry Hodder. That is, you were forced to partner with your rival. Oh, while performing divination work. You both saw a glimpse of a shared future. What might await you, and how did your rival react? Did you fight fate? Ooh! Oh, this is a fun one because it involves me, guys. Okay. Calm down. Right. So, we have card prompt 3. And it was the 5 of Wands. So, shared future. What might it be? And how did Hazel react, I guess? And did you fight fate? Okay, so guys, so Perry Hodder and we see the future. What might it be? Something happens in the future for the two of us. Like, is it some? Let's look at the 5 of Wands. There's a deer, a moon, and the sun. What else does the 5 of Wands mean? It means... What does it mean? I don't know. 5 of Wands. Tarot card. In the description on Wikipedia, it says a posse of youths are brandishing staves or wands as if in sport or strife. So maybe some kind of a sport or something strifeful happens. The key meanings of the 5 of Wands is anxiety, conflict, disagreement, solidarity, and completion. So some kind of fight that we have. It might not have to be a physical fight. So funny how they can be the opposites of them, isn't it? So, what kind of a fight? Is it like a sporting fight? Do we play this version of Quidditch, or do we end up in some kind of Goblet of Fire competition, competing against each other, or what? Is it a shared future? Or do we end up on the same side in a fight? What kind of fight? Conflict. Competition. I mean, we're already in competition with each other. Disagreement, solidarity, completion. Standing together. I mean, the obvious one is that we end up in a relationship together, but that just seems too obvious, doesn't it? People, ideas? Anxiety, conflict, disagreement, solidarity, completion. Your brain isn't working? Yeah, well, it's Sunday, late Sunday for you, so I understand. You've probably exhausted yourself on non-work related things. I think it is something where we end up fighting on the same side. What kind of event could it be? We end up helping each other. We will say there's some kind of magical obstacle course. kind of magical obstacle course. And we end up helping each other instead of competing. Maybe something where we obviously don't see in the vision why we're helping each other. It just seems like we help each other instead of working against each other. Hazel was like, initially was like, what? Like, WTF? And didn't like that idea. Did I fight fate? I think in the end we find out that we have to end up being and we'll say that. Does he like Hazel or not? That's the question, isn't it? He's initially was like, I think he had the same reaction to Hazel, but during the event they find out they're magically tethered together like a three-legged race. And are forced to work together. So they start out on the same page. Alright. Ones. What's the ones done? Was there something about what happens in between the years? Okay. When you first studying year 1 material, shuffle the major arcana. It's back in the deck. Okay. You had a break between your first and second year. How did you spend your downtime? Did you miss having access to magic, or did you remain at Brackroot Academy? And what did your rival do during this time? I think I went home to Grandpa. Hazel went to visit Grandpa. Went fishing, petted lots of cats. What else? Did sort of miss maybe access to magic. In the academy, but is happy to be back where she considers her home to be. Okay. And Hazel, Perry, I think Perry stuck around at the academy because he has shit family. His shit aunt, uncle, and cousin. What did he do? What do we think he got up to? Remember, he is death fucking a bull. His strengths. So what adventures did he get up to? I think he probably snuck into the other houses. Headquarters? No. Locales. Other houses. And rifled through people's belongings. Because he needs to find out all everyone's secrets. Everyone's secrets. To use to his advantage. And to know who to trust. Okay, I like that. Harry Potter is kind of a mix of Harry Potter and Lucius, isn't he? Well, we got through 1 year. We got through the setup in 1 year. So, should we do year 2 now that we know what we're doing? Or should we come back next week and continue it? What do you guys think? I've got 2 viewers. Will I have a sip of water? Come back next week, you think? Yeah. And also, we need 2 names. We've got fucking Burtis McChipper, who's a dick. But we need someone who wants to get expelled. Or removed from the academy, maybe. And the other person, who was the other person? We need to name... Not them, nope. The person who wants to get out of the academy. And the person who accused us of not working. Rufus LaBouche. Who wants out of... Okay. Rufus. We should also name the cousin. Student who... Okay. Rufus LaBouche. A student, yep. Right. Rufus LaBouche. Who do you think this dick is? We could call him Dickie. Call him Dickie. Dickie who's a murderer. Wow. Dickie. We'll call him Dickie. Dickie 16. And Perry's cousin is... Perry's cousin. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Perry's cousin, a bowl, death, crown, moon, sun. His cousin Gary. Gary Hodder. No, we'll call him Barry. Barry Hodder. Okay, I like that. Will I, or will I not, win over my rival, Perry Hodder? Or will I get expelled? I mean, is that even an option? We'll see. Thank you for joining us. I hope you had enjoyed Tangled Blessings, and I hope I didn't swear too much. But, yeah, no, I swear. All that leaves me to do now is to wave awkwardly while I find the bye-bye button. Bye. It's down here somewhere. Bye.